To assume a new concept of yourself is to that extent to change your inner talking or word of God, and is therefore putting on the new man. Our inner talking, though unheard by others, is more productive of future conditions than all the audible promises and threats of men. Your ideal is waiting to be incarnated, but unless you yourself offer it human parentage, it is incapable of birth. You must define the person you wish to be, and then assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, in faith that that assumption will find expression through you. The true test of religion is in its use, but men have made it a thing to defend. It is to you that the words are spoken. Blessed is she that believed, for there shall be an accomplishment of those things which are spoken unto her from the Lord. Test it, try it. Conceive yourself to be one that you want to be, and remain faithful to that conception. For life here is only a training ground for image-making. Try it and see if life will not shape itself on the model of your imagination. Everything in the world bears witness of the use or misuse of man's inner talking. Negative inner talking, particularly evil and envious inner talking, are the breeding ground of the future battlefields and penitentiaries of the world. Through habit, man has developed a secret affection for these negative inner conversations. Through them he justifies failure, criticizes his neighbors, gloats over the distress of others, and in general pours out his venom on all. Such misuse of the word perpetuates the violence of the world. The transformation of self requires that we meditate on a given phrase, a phrase which implies that our ideal is realized, and inwardly affirm it over and over and over again until we are inwardly affected by its implication, until we are possessed by it. Hold fast to your noble inner convictions or conversations. Nothing can take them from you but yourself. Nothing can stop them from becoming objective facts. All things are generated out of your imagination by the word of God, which is your own inner conversation. And every imagination reaps its own words which it has inwardly spoken. The great secret of success is a controlled inner conversation from premises of fulfilled desire. The only price you pay for success is the giving up of your former conversation, which belongs to the old man, the unsuccessful man. The time is ripe for many of us to take conscious charge in creating heaven on earth. To consciously and voluntarily use our imagination to inwardly hear and say only that which is in harmony with our ideal is actively bringing heaven to earth.
Now, the concept of inner dialogue, often referred to as self-talk, plays a crucial role in shaping our perceptions, emotions, and ultimately our reality. Neville Goddard, a prominent figure in spirituality and a teacher in metaphysical principles, emphasizes that our thoughts and beliefs directly influence our experiences. Now, his teachings present a profound understanding of how our inner dialogue manifests external realities. Now, his philosophy is rooted in the premise that consciousness is the foundation of reality. His famous assertion, "You are the creator of your own reality," encapsulates the idea that an individual's thoughts and beliefs actually shape their experiences. Now, according to Neville Goddard, reality is not merely a series of external events, but a reflection of inner consciousness. He posits that the external world is a mirror, reflecting the state of our inner dialogue. Now, Neville Goddard also encourages us to recognize that our imagination and thoughts are not just passive observations of reality, but actual active forces that mold our experiences. By understanding this, we actually begin to see the importance of cultivating a positive and constructive inner dialogue.
Every time we exercise our imagination lovingly on behalf of another, we are literally mediating God to that one. Always use your imagination masterfully, as a participant, not an onlooker. In using your imagination to transform energy from the mental, emotional level to the physical level, extend your senses. Look and imagine that you are seeing what you want to see, that you are hearing what you want to hear, and touching what you want to touch. Become intensely aware of doing so. Give your imaginary state all the tones and feeling of reality. Keep on doing so until you arouse within yourself the mood of accomplishment and the feeling of relief. This is the active, voluntary use of the imagination, as distinguished from the passive, involuntary acceptance of appearances. It is by this active, voluntary use of the imagination that the second man, the Lord from heaven, is awakened in man.
Now, I just want to add a very important thing about your inner conversation. If you're applying the law of assumption or whatever law of attraction technique, trying to shift your reality, then you have to understand that your inner conversation actually shows where you are consciously. So you may be using your imagination, creating a scene where you're actually in the desired state. But if you still have negative inner conversations that do not reflect that you are actually in that desired state, then it simply means you're not shifting consciously. Your awareness of being is still the same. So you have to work on your inner conversations and imagine and apply whatever technique that you're doing. That way, your consciousness can easily shift from the version of self that you want to get rid of to the version of self that you deserve to be. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day.